Welcome to the Coach Jeff Garrett Show, where each week I bring you short, bite-sized podcasts filled with powerful ideas that you can use at home and at work. I'm a thought leader that believes you can have success while living life out of balance. I'm glad you're here. Let's get the show started. Are you listening? Are you really listening? Have you ever been talking to someone and felt like they weren't listening to you? I sure have. And it's very frustrating. I found that as leaders, which means everyone, it's really important to develop listening skills. Listening skills can be used at home and at work, and my wife will agree with me on that one. With effective and active listening skills, we want to focus on understanding and responding to the person that we're having a conversation with. It goes beyond simply hearing the words someone is saying and requires genuine engagement. That means being really focused on them and effort to comprehend the message being conveyed by the person you're listening to. And I found that effective listening helps to build stronger connections, number one. Number two, improves mutual understanding. And number three, fosters effective communication. And it's critical as a leader to have effective communication skills. I found 12 ways to help you develop and enhance your listening skills. The first one ties to what I talked about in the beginning, and that's give full attention to the person that you're listening to. If you're engaged in that conversation, give them your full attention. Maintain your focus, eliminate distractions like the cell phone or something that you may be reading. This shows that you're engaged and you're interested in what they're saying. Number two, maintain eye contact when you're listening to someone. It's really important to keep that eye contact because it keeps your mind from wandering and it communicates to the person that they have your attention when you have that eye contact. One of the things you want to refrain from doing is rolling your eyes while you're talking to them or listening to them, closing your eyes when they seem to be passive or aggressive, looking over their head or staring at their shoes. Keep that eye contact. Number three, and this can be a challenge, avoid interrupting the person that is speaking. Be patient. Wait for them to finish what they're saying before you start engaging in the conversation. Number four, don't engage in other activities while you're listening to somebody else. Don't be reading a book or the newspaper or looking at your computer screen or your phone while you're talking. Give them full attention. Number five, listen for feelings. Listen for emotions. Ask yourself, what are the person's emotions right now? In fact, what am I feeling right now as I'm talking to them? When you have the answer that you think is their emotion, you may want to confirm it and say, for example, it sounds like you're feeling disappointed because I forgot blank. That gives the person a chance to clarify their feelings. Another thing I've found that's really important here is they may say, I'm really upset because, you may just say the word upset in a question format, and it'll allow them to go deeper and give you clarity into what they're really feeling. Number six, watch their body language and be cognizant of your own body language as well. Look for clenched fists, arms crossed, trembling hands, tears. Maybe their eyes are not looking at you. They're looking somewhere else. Look at that body language and ask for clarification to make sure you know what the person is really thinking and saying. Number seven, use nonverbal cues. Nod your head, maintain an open posture, don't cross your arms, and use facial expressions that convey your attentiveness. Again, it's that eye contact that you have with them and encourage them to continue to share with you. Number eight, ask reflective questions. Ask open-ended questions, not yes-no questions unless you want a yes-no answer, but ask 3 to 5 questions to go deep with that person that are open-ended. Number 9, express your understanding. They need to know that they've been heard and that also they've been understood. You may want to rephrase or say something back to them that they said to you that demonstrates that you have an understanding of what they're saying. Number 10, ask if there's anything you might do that would be helpful. Notice that you're not telling someone, you're asking them. It's really important not to give advice until you know that the person wants your advice. A lot of times, I know as a man, I want to fix things. So I like to give my advice to someone when in actuality, all they really want to do is be heard. Number 11, manage your own response. Be aware that you have biases, preconceptions, and be aware of how you react emotionally. Practicing self-control and remaining open to different viewpoints can be hard at times, but it's really important that you be open to other people's viewpoints. I know today it seems like nobody wants to hear somebody else's viewpoint if it's not like theirs, but it's really important to have disagreements as well and to understand that that person may have a different viewpoint than you and be respectful of the other person's viewpoint. Number 12, this one's important as well. Seek feedback from others, whether that be from a boss, that be from a peer, or a spouse or significant other. They can provide you valuable insights into areas where you can improve your listening and offer suggestions for further development. Remember, to develop effective listening skills, it takes practice and it takes effort. By consistently applying the 12 techniques I've just given you, you can enhance your ability to understand others, build relationships, and improve communication effectiveness. Thanks for listening and be audacious. You can contact me at jeff@coachjeff.me. Please share this podcast with your friends and coworkers.